Austrian 7. Request permission to cross runway 10.
Zurich ground, Airforce 001 flight to 3, ready to taxi.
Zurich ground, United 924, ready for pushback, requesting runway 28.
United 924, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
SWISS001, request permission to cross runway 16.
United 924, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Zurich ground, Oscar Kilo 999 Super, ready to taxi.
SWISS009, you were already instructed to cross the runway. SWISS009, you were already instructed to cross the runway.
Zurich ground, Oscar Kilo 999 Super, ready to taxi to runway 34.
Austrian 7, cross runway 10, please expedite.
Crossing, you were already instructed to cross the runway. SWISS009.
Crossing runway 10. Austrian 7.
Infinite flight 375, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75.
Zurich ground, Maple 875, ready to taxi.
Sierra Uniform Bravo, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. SWISS001’S you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75.
SWISS160 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 16. Zurich ground, SWISS874, ready to taxi to runway 10.
Singapore 157, request permission to cross runway 16.
Singapore 157, cross runway 16, please expedite. SWISS874, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Zurich ground, Cattery 285, ready to taxi.
Crossing runway 16, Singapore 157.
Cattery 285, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 10, SWISS874.
SWISS22, pushback approved, expect runway 10. Sierra Whiskey 2775, pushback approved, expect runway 10. SWISS160 Heavy, cross runway 16, please expedite.
Stand by, SWISS1736. Taxiing to runway 10, Maple 875.
Attention all aircraft, no cutting work accepted at this time.
Maple 875, request permission to cross runway 28.
Attention all aircraft, 38. Ryanair 001 Super, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. November 117 Echo X-Ray, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75.
Alitalia 887. Request permission to cross runway 28.
Alitalia 887, cross runway 10.
Crossing runway 10. Alitalia 887.
SWISS087, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75.
Zurich ground, Tango Echo Sierra Tango, ready to taxi to runway 28.
SWISS320, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. SWISS563, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. SWISS001, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. Tango Echo Sierra Tango, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Sierra Whiskey 2775, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 10, Sierra Whiskey 2775.
Taxiing to runway 10, Tango Echo Sierra Tango.
SWISS2727, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75.
Stand by, SWISS001.
SWISS1010, pushback approved, expect runway 10. SWISS003, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. SWISS971, you're on an active airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. Bravo Romeo Echo Lima India November Echo Sierra Heavy, you're on an active airport, Please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. India Romeo India Sierra Hotel Heavy, Neuron and Active Airport. Please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. Attention all aircraft, airport is busy, expect delays. Attention all aircraft, no cabin work accepted at this time. Attention all aircraft, no cabin work accepted at this time.
Zurich ground, Condor 111, ready for pushback.
Condor 111, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, Condor 111. Zurich ground, Swiss 1, request taxi to parking. Tango Echo Sierra Tango, request frequency change.
Zurich ground, November 408 Delta Hotel, ready to taxi.
SWISS001’S EVENT, thank you, good day. Swiss 1, taxi to parking. November 408 Delta Hotel, continue taxi.
Taxi into parking, Swiss 1.
November 408 Delta Hotel, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Zurich ground, Air Berlin 2809, ready for pushback. Zurich ground, Asiana 001, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, November 192 November Echo, ready for pushback.
Taxiing to runway 10, November 408 Delta Hotel. Zurich ground, Swiss 1010, ready to taxi to runway 34.
Attention all aircraft, frequency is busy, transmit important messages. Air Berlin 2809, pushback approved, expect runway 10. Asiana 001, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Anatolia 887, request permission to cross runway 34.
Swiss 1010, continue taxi. Swiss 1010, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Zurich ground, Qatari 285, ready to taxi.
Qatari 285, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. November 192 November Echo, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, November 192 November Echo.
No shuttle 1 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Stand by, Oscar Kilo 999 Super.
Pushback approved, your shuttle 1 heavy. Zurich ground, November 731 Kilo Oscar, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Air Berlin 2809, ready to taxi. Qatari 285, request permission to cross runway 34.
Swiss 874, cross runway 34.
Zurich ground, Condor 111, ready to taxi.
Swiss 1010, request frequency change.
Swiss 874, with rated aircraft exiting runway 34.
Zurich ground, November 731 Kilo Oscar, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Swiss 333, ready for pushback, requesting runway 10.
Zurich ground, Air Berlin 2809, ready to taxi. 34.
Swiss 1010, request frequency change.
Air Canada 787 Heavy, request frequency change. Give way to aircraft exiting runway 34, Swiss 874.
Zurich ground, Swiss 1 heavy, ready for pushback.
Attention all aircraft, airport is busy, expect delays. Attention all aircraft, airport is busy, expect delays. Attention all aircraft, airport is busy, expect delays. Swiss 1 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, Swiss 1 heavy.
Air Berlin 2809, continue taxi. Air Berlin 2809, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 10, Air Berlin 2809.
Swiss 333, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, Swiss 333.
November 731 Kilo Oscar, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Zurich ground, Emirates 744, ready for pushback. Pushback approved, November 731 Kilo Oscar. Stand by, Bravo Romeo Echo Lima India November Echo Sierra Heavy. Pushback approved, Emirates 744.
Sierra Whiskey 2775, hold position. Condor 111, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Zurich ground, Tango 586, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Asiana 001, ready to taxi.
Holding position, Sierra Whiskey 2775.
Alitalia 887, hold position. Alitalia 887, hold position.
Holding position. Alitalia 887.
Taxiing to runway 10, Condor 111. Zurich ground, November 37 Sierra Alpha, ready for pushback.
November 37 Sierra Alpha, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Sierra Whiskey 2775, request permission to cross runway 34.
Pushback approved, November 37 Sierra Alpha.
Attention all aircraft, Zurich ground is now closed, good day.
Zurich ground, Asiana 001, ready to taxi.
Zurich ground, November 139 India Foxtrot, ready to taxi to runway 34.
Zurich ground, November 731 Kilo Oscar, ready to taxi.
Zurich ground, TUI Jet 441, request taxi to parking.
TUI Jet 441, continue taxi.
Zurich ground, November 37 Sierra Alpha, ready to taxi.
TUI Jet 441, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, TUI Jet 441.
Zurich ground, Emirates 744, ready to taxi to runway 10.
Zurich ground. Swiss 333. Ready to taxi to runway 10.
Zurich ground, Swiss 1 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 10.
November 37 Sierra Alpha, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Swiss 1 Heavy, continue taxi.
Taxiing to runway 10, November 37 Sierra Alpha.
Swiss 1 Heavy, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Swiss 333, continue taxi. Swiss 333, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Zurich ground. Japan Air 128 Heavy. Ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, November 731 Kilo Oscar, ready to taxi. Zurich ground, Swiss 642 Super, ready to taxi.
Zurich ground, Asiana 001, ready to taxi. Zurich ground, November 714 Papa India, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Swiss 002, ready for pushback.
Asiana 001, avoid sending duplicate messages.
Zurich ground, November 731 Kilo Oscar, ready to taxi.
November 714 Papa India, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Zurich ground, Swiss 642 Super, request taxi to parking.
November 731 Kilo Oscar, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Zurich ground, Asiana 001, ready to taxi to runway 10.
Taxiing to runway 10, November 731 Kilo Oscar.
Swiss 642 Super, taxi to parking. Asiana 001, continue taxi.
Taxiing to parking, Swiss 642 Super.
Asiana 001, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 10, Asiana 001. Pushback approved, November 714 Papa India. Zurich ground, Air Canada 787 Heavy, ready for pushback. November 37 Sierra Alpha, request permission to cross runway 34. Zurich ground, Jetstar 976 Heavy, ready for pushback, requesting runway 28.
Swiss 642 Super, request permission to cross runway 16.
Zurich ground, Swiss 002, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Alitalia 1 Super, ready for pushback.
Stand by. Yankee Victor Alpha November 0 Yankee Tango.
Air Canada 787 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Zurich ground, Whiskey Echo Alpha Sierra 26, ready to taxi to runway 32.
Zurich ground, Swiss 145, ready for pushback.
Swiss 002, pushback approved, expect runway 32. Swiss 145, pushback approved, expect runway 32.
Pushback approved, Swiss 002.
Attention all aircraft, runway changes in progress.
Pushback approved, Swiss 145.
Swiss 145, hold position.
November 37 Sierra Alpha, request permission to cross runway 34. Zurich ground, Jetstar 976 Heavy, ready for pushback, requesting runway 28.
SWISS001’S Super, request permission to cross runway 16.
Yankee Victor Alpha November 0 Yankee Tango, thank you, good day.
Zurich ground, Alitalia 1 Super, ready for pushback.
November 714 Papa India, request permission to cross runway 28.
Brita 68, pushback approved, expect runway 32. SWISS145, pushback approved, expect runway 32.
Pushback approved. SWISS145.
SWISS001’S Super, request permission to cross runway 16.
Zurich ground, Whiskey Echo Alpha Sierra 26, ready to taxi to runway 32.
Zurich ground. SWISS128 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, SWISS002, ready to taxi to runway 32.
SWISS642 Super, please wait for clearance before taxiing.
November 731 Kilo Oscar, request permission to cross runway 34.
Zurich ground, November 618 Juliet Alpha, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Brita 68, ready to taxi.
SWISS002, taxi to runway 32, contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved. SWISS128 Heavy. Zurich ground. SWISS333, ready for pushback.
SWISS333, pushback approved, expect runway 10. November 618 Juliet Alpha, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved. November 618 Juliet Alpha.
Taxiing to runway 10, Whiskey Echo Alpha Sierra 26. Taxiing to runway 32, Brita 68.
SWISS642 Super, request permission to cross runway 16. Zurich ground, SWISS002, ready to taxi to runway 32.
United 001 Heavy, request frequency change.
United 001 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved. United 001 Heavy, good day.
SWISS875, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 10, SWISS875.
Zurich ground, Alitalia 1 Super, ready to taxi. Zurich ground, November 408 Delta Hotel, ready to taxi to runway 10.
November 714 Papa India, cross runway 28, please expedite.
SWISS642 Super, request permission to cross runway 16.
Zurich ground, November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, ready for pushback. Zurich ground, November 584 Romeo November Heavy, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground. SWISS128 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Air Canada 787 Heavy, ready for pushback. Crossing runway 28, November 714 Papa India.
SWISS128 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 10. November 584 Romeo November Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved. November 584 Romeo November Heavy.
Jetstar 976 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Zurich ground, Turkish 007, ready for pushback.
SWISS642 Super, cross runway 16, please expedite. November 408 Delta Hotel, continue taxi.
Zurich ground, Turkish 007, ready to taxi to runway 10.
Zurich ground, top Swiss 5163, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground. Swiss 128 heavy, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Delta 2799, ready for pushback. Zurich ground, Swiss 3792, request taxi to parking.
Zurich ground, Infinite Flight 977, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, ready to taxi to runway 10.
Infinite Flight 977, pushback approved, expect runway 10. Pushback approved, Infinite Flight 977.
Zurich ground. Swiss 333, ready for pushback.
Swiss 3792, continue taxi.
Zurich ground, November 618 Juliet Alpha, ready to taxi. Taxiing to parking, Swiss 3792.
November 618 Juliet Alpha, continue taxi.
Taxiing to runway 10, November 618 Juliet Alpha. Pushback approved, Delta 2799.
Swiss 001, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Zurich ground, November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, ready to taxi to runway 10. Zurich ground, Jetstar 976 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 28.
Jetstar 976 Heavy, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved. Swiss 128 heavy.
Zurich ground, November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, ready to taxi to runway 10.
November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, continue taxi. November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Infinite Flight 977, continue taxi. Infinite Flight 977, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 10, Infinite Flight 977.
Taxiing to runway 10, November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super.
Swiss 001, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 10, Swiss 001.
Zurich ground. Swiss 333, ready to taxi to runway 10.
November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, request permission to cross runway 10.
Swiss 333, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Zurich ground, Alitalia 571, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Delta 2799, ready to taxi.
November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, cross runway 34, please expedite. Delta 2799, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Pushback approved, Alitalia 571. Top Swiss 5163, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, top Swiss 5163.
Zurich ground. Swiss 128 heavy, ready to taxi to runway 10.
Alpha Mike India Romeo India Quebec Tango Romeo Heavy, Neuron and Active Airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. Alpha X-Ray Echo November Oscar Yankee Tango, Neuron and Active Airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. Alpha X-Ray Echo November Oscar Yankee Tango, Neuron and Active Airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. Swiss 304, pushback approved, expect runway 10. Swiss 128 heavy, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Delta 2799, you were already instructed to cross the runway. Top Swiss 5163, you were already instructed to cross the runway.
Pushback approved, Swiss 304.
Alpha X-Ray Echo November Oscar Yankee Tango, Neuron and Active Airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75. Alpha X-Ray Echo November Oscar Yankee Tango, Neuron and Active Airport, please contact Zurich ground on 121.75.
Stand by, American 787 Super.
Swiss 128 heavy, request permission to cross runway 10.
Zurich ground, infinite flight 977, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Swiss 101 Super, ready for pushback, requesting runway 28.
Zurich ground, LL315, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, Lufthansa 261, ready to taxi. Zurich ground, Swiss 101 Super, ready for pushback, requesting runway 28.
Swiss 128 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 10.
Swiss 101 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 10. Swiss 128 Heavy, you were already instructed to cross the runway.
Zurich ground, Swiss 1010, request taxi to parking.
November 822 Uniform Victor, continue taxi.
Pushback approved, Swiss 101 Super.
November 822 Uniform Victor, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready.
Crossing, you were already instructed to cross the runway. Swiss 128 Heavy.
Swiss 1010, continue taxi. Swiss 1010, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking. Swiss 1010.
LL315, pushback approved, expect runway 10. Pushback approved, infinite flight 977.
Continue taxi. Swiss 512.
Zurich ground, November 584 Romeo November Heavy, ready for pushback. Zurich ground, November 822 Uniform Victor, ready to taxi.
Swiss 128 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 16. Zurich ground, JetBlue 337, ready for pushback.
Swiss 128 Heavy, you were already instructed to cross the runway. JetBlue 337, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Crossing, you were already instructed to cross the runway. Swiss 128 Heavy. Pushback approved. JetBlue 337.
November 822 Uniform Victor, taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Zurich ground, LL315, ready to taxi.
Zurich ground, Echo Alpha Golf Lima Echo, ready to taxi to runway 28.
Zurich ground, infinite flight 977, ready to taxi. Taxiing to runway 10, LL315. Taxiing to runway 10, infinite flight 977.
Zurich ground, Papa Hotel Juliet Juliet Whiskey Heavy, ready for pushback. Taxiing to runway 10, Echo Alpha Golf Lima Echo. Zurich ground, Swiss 101 Super, ready to taxi to runway 34. Zurich ground, American 787 Super, ready to taxi to runway 28. Taxiing to runway 10, November 822 Uniform Victor.
American 787 Super, taxi to runway 28, contact tower when ready.
Swiss 642 Super, request permission to cross runway 10.
Infinite flight 977, request permission to cross runway 16.
Zurich ground, November 584 Romeo November Heavy, ready to taxi. Taxiing to runway 28, American 787 Super.
November 584 Romeo November Heavy, taxi to runway 28, contact tower when ready. Infinite flight 977, you were already instructed to cross the runway.
Continue taxi, Swiss 642 Super.
Taxiing to runway 28, November 584 Romeo November Heavy.
LL315, request permission to cross runway 16. LL315, you were already instructed to cross the runway.
Swiss 128 Heavy, request frequency change.
Zurich ground, November 584 Romeo November Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 10.
Swiss 128 Heavy, contact Zurich Tower on 118.1.
Contacting Zurich Tower on 118.1. Swiss 128 Heavy.
Swiss 642 Super, request permission to cross runway 16.
Zurich ground, Swiss 101 Super, Ready for pushback. Requesting runway 16. Zurich departure, Swiss 160 Heavy, with you.
Swiss 160 Heavy, Roger. Swiss 160 Heavy, radar contact.
Swiss 160 Heavy is 4 nautical miles south of Winterthur at 6,800 feet. Requesting flight following to Tokyo International.
Air China 1 Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Lima Hotel 2002, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Swiss 160 Heavy, proceed on course to Tokyo International. Swiss 160 Heavy, proceed on course to Tokyo International. Lima Hotel 2002, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905.
Proceed on course, Swiss 160 Heavy.
Speedbird 762, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Charlie 440 Whiskey Alpha Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Lima Hotel 200. Zurich departure on 125.905.
Zurich departure, Air China 1 Super, with you. Air China 1 Super is 5 nautical miles south of Frichtel at 5,100 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 10 at Zurich.
Swiss 160 Heavy, climb and maintain 9,500.
Climb and maintain 9,500, Swiss 160 Heavy.
Air China 1 Super, expect vectors for the GPS approach runway 10 at Zurich.
Roger, Air China 1 Super.
Stand by, Alpha Lima Delta Victor Super. I'm sorry, Alpha Lima Delta Victor Super.
Air China 1 Super, expect vectors for the GPS approach runway 14 at Zurich.
Swiss 160 Heavy, requesting climb to flight level 350. Roger, Air China 1 Super. United 001 Heavy is 2 nautical miles southeast of Zurich at 5,100 feet. Flying VFR. Zurich departure, Emirates 1988 Super, with you.
Swiss 160 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Swiss 160 Heavy. Emirates 1988 Super is 23 nautical miles northeast of Ladrino Air at 19,300 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 16 at Zurich.
November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905.
Alitalia 1 Super, requesting climb to flight level 220.
Alitalia 1 Super, resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation, Alitalia 1 Super.
Emirates 1988 Super, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 16 at Zurich.
Algeria 1 Super is 3 nautical miles east of Embra's 19,000 feet, with western flight following to Leonardo da Vinci.
Roger, Emirates 1988 Super. Proceed on course, United 001 Heavy.
November 731 Kilo Oscar, nearing an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905.
Thank you, good day, Swiss 160 Heavy.
When I'm with you, I am able to keep pushing my limits, and all the drive that I have, well, I'm going the distance with you.
November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905.
Thank you, good day, Swiss 874.
SWISS001’S you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Air China 1 Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905.
Time was well spent, that's when I knew that I need to spend my life here with you.
China 1 Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. United 001 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Singapore 157, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Lima Hotel 2002, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Giant 11, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. November 731 Kilo Oscar, proceed on course to Leonardo da Vinci.
Emirates 1988 Super, requesting descent to 30,000.
Lima Oscar Lima Echo Victor Echo November Tango, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich arrival on 118.0. November 847 Papa, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich arrival on 118.0. Lima Oscar Lima Echo Victor Echo November Tango, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905.
Emirates 1988 Super, requesting descent to 11,000.
United 001 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Air China 1 Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Infinite Flight 977, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905. Lufthansa 42, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Zurich departure on 125.905.
November 13 Yankee X-Ray Super, requesting climb to flight level 320.
Lufthansa 405 Heavy, radar contact. November 13 Yankee X-ray Super, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310. November 13 Yankee X-ray Super. Lufthansa 405 Heavy is 4 nautical miles southeast of Sitterdorf at 4,000 feet. Requesting Isles approach runway 28 at Zurich.
Lufthansa 405 Heavy, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 28 at Zurich.
Roger. Lufthansa 405 Heavy. Emirates 1988 Super. Requesting descent to 11,000.
Emirates 1988 Super, resume mode navigation.
Resume on navigation. Emirates 1988 Super. Zurich arrival, Mike Charlie Hotel 9A, with you.
Mike Charlie Hotel 98, Roger.
SWISS001’S Heavy is 3 nautical miles northeast of Dubendorf Fair at 4,900 feet. Requesting radar vectors to Leonardo da Vinci.
SWISS001’S Heavy, unable at this time. Proceed on course to Leonardo da Vinci.
Emirates 1988 Super. Request frequency change.
Roger. SWISS001’S Heavy.
Invincible.
Mike Charlie Hotel 98 is 8 nautical miles southwest of Koltringen at 12,000 feet. Requesting visual approach runway 14 at Zurich.
SWISS001’S Heavy. Requesting climb to flight level 340.
SWISS001’S Heavy, contact Zurich arrival on 118.0. Mike Charlie Hotel 9A, expect vectors for the visual approach runway 14 at Zurich.
Emirates 1988 Super. Request frequency change. Roger. Mike Charlie Hotel 9A.
Emirates 1988 Super, contact Zurich arrival on 118.0.
Contacting Zurich arrival on 118.0. Emirates 1988 Super. Zurich arrival. Emirates 1988 Super. With you.
Emirates 1988 Super, Roger.
Emirates 1988 Super is 6 nautical miles southwest of Lamas at 11,300 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 16 at Zurich.
picking up where we left, off and on again. We never quite could forget, 'cause what we got so intense. I feel it again, I feel it again, I feel it again. Bringing this back to life.
Emirates 1988 Super. Request frequency change.
Lufthansa 834 Super is 4 nautical miles northwest of Zurich at 6,200 feet. Requesting flight following to Leonardo da Vinci.
Category 419 Heavy is 4 nautical miles northwest of Frichtel at 6,600 feet. Requesting visual approach runway 10 at Zurich.
Lufthansa 834 Super, proceed on course to Leonardo da Vinci.
Proceed on course. Lufthansa 834 Super.
Qatari 419 Heavy, execute missed approach, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 2000.
Emirates 1988 Super. Request frequency change.
Emirates 1988 Super, contact Zurich departure on 125.95.
Contacting Zurich departure on 125.905. Emirates 1988 Super. Airport in sight. Emirates 1988 Super. Emirates 1988 Super is 2 nautical miles east of Schaffhausen at 3,900 feet. Requesting miles approach runway 16 at Zurich.
Emirates 1988 Super, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Zurich.
Emirates 913 is 3 nautical miles northeast of Speck at 7,800 feet. Requesting miles approach runway 28 at Zurich. Roger. Emirates 1988 Super.
Emirates 913, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 28 at Zurich.
Roger. Emirates 913.
Zdravím všechny, tady je Idea. S celým Tunic labelem jsme vydali první
Emirates
single s názvem
1988
Han
Super.
Solo.
Request
Poslouchej na
frequency
Spotify
change.
a těš se na album.
Infinite Flight 977 is 2 nautical miles north of Dubendorf Air at 3,500 feet, requesting flight following to Leonardo da Vinci.
Emirates 1988 Super. Frequency change approved. Good day. Infinite Flight 977. Proceed on course to Leonardo da Vinci.
Proceed on course, Infinite Flight 977.
Executing missed approach. Turn left heading 060. Descend and maintain 2000. Category 419 Heavy. Category 419 Heavy is 5 nautical miles east of Deerfield at 2,300 feet. Requesting visual approach runway 10 at Zurich.
Qatari 419 Heavy, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 34 at Zurich.